might be packed after this video. I might be packed after reacting to it. My opinions, whatever I say, but this video is called Fat Acceptance is Wrong. Now, I might be canceled. I might be canceled for this video. I might be canceled, but I really want to see what this video is about. Now, no, look, before it even starts, let me prove this. I feel like this is a unique, I have a unique perspective of this because I was a previous fat myself, as y'all know. And let me prove this, hold up. Okay, so look, as y'all can see this, right? And you can even check my IG. I was a previous fat, right? So that is proof right there. Most of y'all know anyways. And with that being said, hold up. Yeah. You just get off your and start working out. Get off your cancel me now. Cancel me now. I proved it. Get off your now. Put in that work. Okay, let me stop. Cancel it, it's over. On the real, let me give my opinions on this subject for a little bit because I know people are gonna be saying if I put this on YouTube, oh my god, start reaction. Wait, you're watching a reaction. Let me react. Now, I definitely have two views of this. Now, I feel like, look, this is my perspective of this. I feel like coming from a previous big boned and myself, right? There's definitely good and bad, right? So for me, it was like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really hard to explain, but not really, pretty much. My friends was just telling me, yo, you fat fuck. I was getting roasted every day. I was getting roasted. Every roast, like, it's just you're fat, shut up, you're fat. Couldn't do anything. That's tough. That's tough. But at the same time, I can't lie, it low-key motivated me. Same. I'm fat right now. Without that, you wouldn't be seeing the same Tommy NFG here. But at the same time, I feel like if you're just going to people and doing that, like, you have to be built different. Not everybody's built for that. Like, these are friends I knew for years and stuff. We all joke with that. But at the same time, it hit, and then it actually worked for me. But at the same time, you can't just go to people up in the street and just be like, hey, you're fat. Like, you're fat. Oh my god, you don't deserve to live, you blubber piece of... Like, I feel like you can't do that. But, like, this whole movement that's been going on, you already know. I don't know about it. It's iffy. It's iffy the way it went. It probably started off with a good intention, saying like, oh yeah, people that maybe have some ailments where they actually just can't physically work out, like a literal disease. If you have a disease or something like that, then yeah, if you physically can't lose weight. But 99% of people, let's be real, 99% of people just use that as an excuse. And I was doing that a little bit. I was like, bro, come on now. Like, I low-key did that a little bit. And look, I got one more thing to say before we get into the reaction. Let's be real here, look. Fat acceptance is not for guys. I said it. Fat acceptance is not for men. You see a fat dude online, fat blubber piece of whale, like, but if you see a fat woman online, it's like, yeah, you done for. Just saying, hey, banned? I mean, just saying, hey, most of us know it's true. Hey, Twitch employees, YouTube employees, y'all gotta keep it real too. Hey there, Tommy NFG here. Just a little reminder to make sure to subscribe because only about 30% of you guys watching this are actually subscribed. Also tune into the Twitch streams every once in a while. You know, we have a lot of fun there. There's a lot of fun that goes on there. So I'm ending it right here. Let's get back to the video. Plus size women and fat man, like the amount of difference if you call a dude fat versus a girl fat online is crazy. And I don't even like saying that because it always attracts the wrong people. It's always like the red pillars and the tape people and all that. That's why I don't even like saying that stuff. But I mean, it's just true. It's just facts. Let's see this video.
You read that title right. This isn't clickbait. This isn't fake.
I'm not gonna lie, this video's probably gonna... Hey, on YouTube, if you're watching this, are you watching this with ads? Like, did y'all get ads? Did I get demonetized? Let me know.
Exaggerated for views or shock factor. These are my real thoughts. And I'm not gonna water
blocker, fuck you, bitch.
Off chance I get canceled for being fat phobic in the future, because I really mean this when I say fat people piss me off. And let me get one thing.
Whoa now, hey, YouTube reviewer Tommy NFG didn't say that. Tommy NFG, I keep it family friendly over here. Tommy NFG didn't say that. Tommy, we are all family friendly at NFG. I'm just reacting to this video by this individual. I didn't say it.
Clear for you blobs. It's not plus sized. It's not big boned. You are fat. And when I say fat, I don't mean a little overweight or like your average English bloke. Like, it's fine to have a little fluff around your belly because that doesn't affect me. And you don't gotta look like a chiseled Greek god all year round and be that guy at the party who doesn't have a slice of pizza because, ooh, I'm on a diet, bro. Like, shut your lame ass up.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
If your life isn't impacted by your weight, it's fine to be what you are. But when I say fat, I'm talking this,
yo,
and most certainly this.
I am offended by the word fat.
Wait, what? Oh, no. Oh, no! No! Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Yo, chill with the music!
I am here is because I feel like
Nah, this dude is funny. No way you put the music.
in the past, fat has been such like a derogatory term, and like we've been so like ridiculed for the way we look. It's almost like I want to take that word back and make it a positive thing.
I mean, isn't Lizzo doing that though? I feel like I was never offended by the word fat. I don't know. I feel like I was never offended. I mean, no, I definitely. It's not a good feeling to get called fucking fat because it's an insult.
What? If being called out for being this fat offends you, instead of complaining, why not just
Let's see
lose
who
the
lives
weight?
longer.
Ugh, my body, my choice. It's like when you take up an entire aisle, it becomes my choice too. I'll never wrap my head around this thought. How and why did you get so big? Like, I'm genuinely curious how these people can actually live like this. I remember being fat. Like, okay, I wasn't like.
I'm pretty sure, isn't it just like, I've never been like obese. I was big, but I was never obese. But I'm pretty sure it's like depression or something, just a lot of bad things happening, but I don't know.
Fat, but I
Or
was
it
like,
could just be sitting on your ass and doing nothing. Could be
5'4", 174 pounds at my biggest. You know, pretty hefty for my size. And my ass got
Yeah, 500
cooked
is
in school
crazy.
by my friends. And having lived as the fattest in the group at one point, it makes me
500
so confused why
pounds?
people choose to live like this. No amount of Krispy Kremes is worth getting L plus ratio plus you're fat every time you try to roast somebody. It's just
That's
visually
true.
too. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy because if you're fat, whether you were a previous fat nigga or you are right now, you know, all people have to say, you could come up with the most intricate, amazing roast to ever exist, and all they have to say is, damn, that's crazy, but I ain't fat like you. I ain't fat. How long does it take me to get up the stairs? How long does it take you? I mean, at least you tried though. At least you tried. And y'all would know. I know that for a fact. I experienced that. That's all you got.
every time I see these people outside on the streets or in a Walmart, bellies jiggling, thighs rumbling in the earth's core, and I watch them as they waddle over at Mach -11 and beat
Okay,
my
if you're at the
9-year-old.
point where you need to see, this is like, actually, this is what scares me. Y'all know the Wall-E Society? We just looked at the Wall-E thing. The Wall-E Society legit scares me, and we're getting closer and closer to it. Like, I swear, every time I go to Walmart, I see at least one of these. Somebody using one of these.
Old grandma with osteoporosis to the mobility scooter. And I just think to myself, why do you fat Michelin man built motherfuckers feel you're entitled to those mobility scooters? Y'all don't need the wheels, you need cardio. Like, there should be a weight limit on those things. Like, if the seat feels enough pressure, it just starts yelling at the rider. Come on, move fat so you're blocking the aisle. Jesus Christ,
Nah.
you're so slow. That grandma could crawl faster than this. Like, you guys can't even walk to get your candy and chips? You won't even attempt to at least burn off those calories? Whoa, but my knees hurt. I need my scooter. No, you need a calorie deficit. This is why I hate fat people. Especially you dwarf planets that post on social media about fat acceptance and other big ounce movements.
I disagree because I believe in society, especially in America, we have this idea that, oh yeah, all fat people ate themselves that way. That they just sit at home and they're lazy and they don't do anything and they ate themselves that way. But they don't take into account people who have a disease.
Don't say it.
They don't take into
Oh my god, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! But do you have a disease? Do you have one? Do you? You specifically. Do you? Are you working like 12-hour shifts where you're just working 12 hours a day and you get home and you actually just can't? What disease? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think most people by now at least take into account that. At least most people. That's why I personally don't go out. That's why I say don't go out and just call people like fat. Because you actually physically, or you actually don't know publicly if somebody has one.
people who work out and their body.
You don't got a disease, you got
You
obesity.
lazy fat ass smeller. You planet. You clogged artery. You fat fuck. I do not want to see a single comment under this video about your external issues causing you to become 700 pounds. Or that fit people are fat phobic. Because for an overwhelming majority, not all, but a majority of you, y'all are fat because you're lazy. It's
crazy, he had to clarify, not all.
Spend an hour in the gym every day. When you get home from work, you dive straight onto the couch after sitting down for 8 hours to unwind after a long day. Then say there's no time for the gym, all while stuffing chips down your face hole and getting takeout every day because you can't be asked to cook. But KB, my depression, eating is my comfort. Understand my pitch. Nah, I hear that, trust me. But I'd argue that you're depressed and unhappy because you don't work out or exercise. Because you hate what you see in the mirror. Because you're self-conscious. Because you can't see your 1-inch Punisher when you look down.
I see you.
Nah.
Like, sure, Life may be giving you a hard time, and I know you're.
I mean, yeah, it definitely is a comfort for people. I feel like it was like a comfort for me. Like it's always, bro. Even at this weight now, like you think I wouldn't want to go out and eat like McDonald's every day, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like anything. But it's like no, I just can't live life like that. Like, I can't sit down and gobble everything. Obviously, like everybody's comfortable. You could be like the skinniest person ever, and yeah, it's comfort food.
Ask and just hear the cupcake tray calling your name. You know, promising happiness.
Peter
but
looks
eating
so
your
weird.
sorrows away is like wrapping your severed finger with a dirty cloth. Like, sure, you stop the bleeding for a little, but it's only going to cause more issues. I know it is way easier said than done, and some people, especially people who suffer with legit mental health or eating disorders, find it hard to commit and discipline themselves through discomfort. But there's no way around it. Like, it's literally scientifically proven that exercise is a natural antidepressant.
Exercise is an all-natural treatment to fight depression. Yeah, bro, I can't lie. I don't know what study. There was literally a study we saw in here where people said there was some type of study that actually just straight up said, no, if you exercise, it doesn't help with your mental health or anything. And it's like, bro, every single person that's experienced both sides will tell you straight up, yes, it's helped. Bruh, I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be on here streaming. Y'all wouldn't know Tommy NFG if I didn't at least start in some way, start taking the journey. Because I was still insecure. I was insecure as hell.
It should be the first thing you turn to when in a rut. It ain't easy, but there's no magic formula to weight loss or some cheat code to beat your problem.
I feel like, okay, look, this might be the most controversial one, but for a majority of people, it can be easy. It absolutely can. This is really all it takes. Look, getting in a calorie deficit, walking like 2-3 miles a day, which seems like a lot, it's really not. Just walk around your neighborhood or something. If you can't walk, what are you gonna tell me? You can't fucking walk? Where do you live? Where do you live? You can't walk anywhere? It's like, where do you live? And after that, I guarantee you'll notice a change in a month.
It's all about just ponying up and doing it. If anything, exercise is the cheat code. You know, go get a trainer, get some help from...
Somebody said, Tommy, I live with an immigrant mother. So, do some of y'all parents just not, like, let you work out or, like, walk or anything? Is that a thing? Yes! Are y'all serious? They don't?
Fitter people in your life. Just change your circumstance and give my grandma her scooter back. However, this advice only goes for the people struggling with legit problems. Because a majority of the people behind most of these fat acceptance movements, there are these blobs, these nuclear war bunkers, these lazy fat asses that would rather just force and gaslight the world into accepting their Great Wall of
Sis is fat, sis is dope. I am sis.
China looking asses because they can't be bothered to put in the work into their appearance. Big is beautiful. You can't handle all this. I don't want to handle all that. Like, if you don't care for weight loss and are genuinely happy with yourselves and not just telling yourself that you are, I really couldn't care less if you're fat or not. Just don't let it affect my life because I should not have to feel like Indiana Jones at Walmart because your big ass comes...
POV, the fat guy saw you trying to walk out with the last bag of... The last bag on Lay's on the shelf. He took the other 20 bags.
Tumbling down the aisle on your little scooter. But my issue is that a majority of people who are fat are not happy with themselves, but will do everything but exercise.
That's true. At least for me. Wait, what did it say? What did it say? I didn't even see it. Skinny people get more privileges? Oh, absolutely. It depends what you're talking about. It depends what you're talking about. Pretty privilege, yeah. Natural privileges.
Ooh, this really like. Ooh. This section of the video debunks the entire fat acceptance, big is beautiful bullcrap. Because y'all know that living to be fit is more beneficial to your life, functionally, aesthetically, and opportunity-wise. And you still complain.
Guy showing his nipples. Okay, that's not TOS Twitch. That is a man.
Still choose to complain and not actually do the work. I got it out. Like, girl, think logically for a sec. Why the hell would Chris Brown, or anyone from that matter, any singer, anything, would want you doing the thug shake behind them while they sing about sex? That's gotta be the least arousing thing known to man. And speaking of the fact that sex sells, you don't know what really grinds my gears? Plus-sized No, who am I kidding? Fat models. This gaslighting agenda PC culture is trying to push has gone too far now.
I don't really care too much. I mean, to be fair, I don't care about anything fashion at all. Like, I really don't care about fashion at all. Like, if I see a runway model, I truly don't care.
This defeats the whole purpose.
I'd assume people that care about fashion are like, you know, they'd want to see the most, let's say, appropriately physically attractive people on the runway.
Complain about.
Let me just
the
say it
beauty
like that.
standards being
WPC
toxic and all
response.
that, but
WPC
you wanna know
response.
Why the beauty standards are what they are? Because they're actually beautiful universally. And that's why traits like slim or muscular figures and sharp features are seen as standards, because they're very desirable traits. And models have to keep these standards because it's their job to look top tier. Because again, sex
And that can
sells.
also be bad too. There is such a thing as like being, you know, too skinny. Like those models that eat like a Cheerio and throw it up. See, that is kind of ridiculous. That is ridiculous. So there is two sides to it, like anorexia, yeah. There is two sides for it. Like, both are bad. I don't even know if you could weigh them the same. Like, both will you equally get diseases.
And you know this because you acknowledged it
I
too.
know
Me,
a kid who's 90 pounds at 15. Nigga, is your friend Flat Stanley? I'm pretty sure I could pick up Bud with one of my hands and toss him across the room.
Since I am a dancer, it is the most annoying thing. Like, I go to auditions and I'm the only like plus size person there. And literally, if you go to a concert and see an artist, you will like never see someone that looks like me dancing back up for like Chris Brown. All they care about is, you know, oh, sex sells, and you know, plus size isn't sexy, which
The denial, bro. Models, dancers,
What do you suspect?
any profession that is meant to be good looking.
Being unhealthy shouldn't be
adhere to our
glorified?
beauty
True.
standards because their value is their looks and how they maintain themselves. It's a mandatory part of the job. Sure, it's a shallow one, but that's just how the game goes. And keeping your figure and face in check shouldn't be easy. Nor
What
is it a
is
profession
that?
for everyone to be a model.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna do those exercises, yeah, just stay. Those are not, okay, look, those are not the exercises you have to do to lose weight. Those are not the exercises you have to do to lose weight. God.
Your Bob from Monsters vs. Alien looking ass is not beautiful. Like, you can scream until you're blue in the face that big is beautiful and the modern standards of beauty are unattainable and toxic. With side note, I get body dysmorphia and facial dysmorphia is a valid insecurity, but that isn't an excuse to be like, oh, well, I'm not them. The world will just have to accept my fatness. Give me that donut. I fully understand that even if you go into the gym every day and stick to a calorie deficit, there's still a good chance that you won't look exactly like the models you see on Instagram.
Yeah,
or,
it takes-
on
yeah.
the runway, the ones with
Yeah,
the
it's
top
absolutely
1%
true.
genetics, but you still look great. And realizing this and acknowledging that is actual body positivity. Caring for yourself whilst also accepting your flaws. And these people gotta understand that fat is not one of these uncontrollable flaws. It's not on the level of stretch marks or scarring or hip dips or anything like that, because body fat in most cases is self-inflicted damage. It's not this unchangeable aspect of your body
Self-inflicted damage. I don't know why that's such, I'm using that terminology forever now. This dude is hilarious. Self-inflicted damage. I'm using that
People
forever.
will call you brave for exposing. All they want to say is, cover up, please. God damn, Melvin, put the belly rolls away. God damn. Body fat is a sign of a lack of respect for yourself. It's also a sign of a lack of self-discipline and laziness, disease or not.
It's true.
And it for damn sure ain't pretty. And one more thing. What is it with you globular clusters throwing around the term fatphobic whenever people want to call you out for taking up the whole walkway at Walmart?
If you work out because you want your body to look a certain way, you don't care about health, you are fat phobic.
Bro, am I tripping or she's...
If you work out because you want your body to look a certain way, you don't care about health, you are fat phobic.
Why
I was about to say, she's not even that... She looks skinny. I mean, I guess she could be an advocate or something, even though she's not fat.
are fit people fatphobic too?
She's not even that fat. I was about to say, she's not even fat at all.
What even is fatphobic? I'm not afraid of your fatness, unless we're doing a trust fall. If anything, the fact that you get so insecure over people wanting to not be fat like you is proof that you know that big really isn't beautiful. It's a lie you told yourself to justify being unattractive. Because that insecurity is one-way traffic. Every other non-deathly humongous
Yeah,
person
I definitely didn't feel more beautiful when I was bigger. I'm gonna be honest. I definitely did not feel more beautiful. But like the thing is, like he is right with the phobic. But everybody just uses phobic now. They just throw phobic at you for anything, pretty much. You say anything remotely, and I just hate that shit. Sometimes it's valid, yes, obviously, but 99% of the time, it's just Twitter. I'm gonna be honest. 99% of the times, if you're called a phobic on Twitter, it's a lie. It's a lie. I've been called phobic. Have I said anything crazy ever online that's giving y'all phobic vibes? That's never happened. Like, people just throw that term on Twitter. And the thing is, it's so annoying because, like, people don't understand that it has actual aliations. Because once you realize, like, oh, you're not actually phobic, it's like, why the fuck are you calling me that shit? I'm money phobic, that's why I'm broke. No, that's the, hold up. That's actually a really good excuse.
feels bad when they look at you. Mommy, why is he built like that? I don't know, sweetie. Just don't be rude to the poor bastard. Just keep walking. And that to me is the absolute worst
They finna
thing
call
about
the
this whole
kid
fat
fatphobic.
acceptance movement. It's life-altering and life-threatening. It shouldn't be glorified. Yet here goes Western media trying to be inclusive and accepting of everyone. Oh, she's just big boned, plus size. People need to stop being fat shit. Like, no. No. This whole acceptance shit, it gives these armored tanks an excuse to be unhealthy and convince themselves and others that look
Whoa,
like
whoa, he caught it there though. Armored tank. Hey, I can't even lie. If you do got, hold on, where's that image? If you're big bone like this, you got some armor on you. You got some armor for you. So, it's a rare W right there. You do got some armor on you. He's not wrong. He's not wrong, because really think of it. Skinnier you are, you know what I'm saying, the more your bones are exposed. But now you got armor, and you're pretty much set. It's like right now, technically, there's benefits and losses. Like now I got less armor. But it's all good. It worked out for me. I'm cool with less armor. Okay.
truck tire is normal. Like, step one is to stop lying to yourself. We all secretly know you're unhappy with yourself and want to actually appreciate what you see in the mirror. I've never met a fat person that's ever said that they are truly proud of their fat. It's all a cope. But for a lot of you, you simply just cannot be asked to put in the work to look how you want. So instead, you want to convince yourself and everyone else in your position that you're normal, and everyone who doesn't think so is fat phobic. And I kind of feel for some of these people too, because a lot of people who are fat are
negative canthal tilt, prey eyes, acne. I would wrote max, but I don't even know what
unattractive, gave up on weight loss and improvement in general because not only could they not handle the discipline, but they've convinced themselves they're unattractive before even trying. And yeah, I'll be honest, while you may never become a 10 out of 10, even if you work hard on your physical appearance, you still have a good chance to become a 7 or an 8 out of 10.
No, I can't lie. Like, the amount of Riz, oh my god, it's crazy. Look. It's crazy, like, the amount of immediate Riz you guys get once you're, like, I guess a healthy, like, decent weight. The amount of attraction I got towards me as soon as I lost weight and I started working out and lifted was wild.
1,000 times.
It's like from going not being looked at all to people saying, oh, let me look at him at least somewhat. Let me at least give it a chance.
What you are now, and will give you so much more from life than what you're getting now. And I mean, hey, take this as a little bit of motivation. If you as a beached whale had the strength to be able to sit through this whole video without clicking off on subbing.
Yo, Lemon, appreciate the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you.
The channel. You definitely have the willpower to endure a little gym session tomorrow, and then an even longer one the next day. Like, okay, I know I'm really blunt and dickish on this channel when it comes to my opinions, but the truth is, I don't think this
I respect the honesty. I like this
anti-bully support everyone mindset does very much good at all, because I find all it does is it gives the negative mindsets of the people we're trying to help a leg to stand on and reject any advice, because a person going through hard shit will internalize the fact that they have a disadvantage compared to everyone else, and that fact will stick with them as they try to improve and serve as a deterrent to that improvement, placeboing them into not trying as hard and whenever they're doing. It's the same logic of these incels justifying the fact that they get no play with the fact that they aren't 6 feet tall with blue hunter eyes. When
that's so true. Oh my god, it's crazy. Like, dudes, oh my god, dudes that give up everything. Like, they're like, oh, I said, oh, I'm not gonna find love in my life as a joke, right? But dudes that just give up everything instantly, it's like, bro, you didn't even do life. I be seeing like 13-year-old incels now. And this is the internet's fault. It's like you giving up everything. You didn't even start, for real. Some people only glow when they're like 25 and stuff, and then they start getting hella play. Look at actors that are like 50 that make it. It's so wild. It's like you give up, bro. For real. Like, for me, I only really started to get looked at probably like last year, and I started to learn how to actually talk to women, at least somewhat. And it's like, bro, they don't even try. Because they're too scared, I guess. It's just fear.
Actuality, they're just weird and scare the women. Like, 1 or 2 setbacks does not make you hopeless, bro. Like, I promise you. I believe that if you focus and reinforce someone's ability to...
Now I just go into shit, bro. I really don't care. If I'm like, damn, I might not have a chance, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna say something, and I'm already taking the loss. I'm taking a pre-loss. But if it works out, I'm like, damn, hey. You know what I'm saying?
To improve and give a lot less attention to their copes and hindrances, they will actually focus on improving rather than how their problems will hold them back. And no, I don't mean to invalidate their issues, but focus more on the actual need for improvement rather than the issues they face. An example from my life that got me out of this negative mindset was when I was having an argument with my dad over my inability to focus and slow down. Because whenever I did anything that required focus over time, I always missed small details or rushed things because my brain just moves at 110 miles an hour all the time. And on top of that, I'm always fidgeting and interrupting people when in conversation and not really seeming as if I listen or pay attention to instructions or whatever I'm doing. And these things really annoy my dad because it almost looks like I'm ignoring instructions, then make mistakes and wonder why I went wrong.
Be stupid. I think we've all had that moment where, like, y'all ever had that moment where, like, somebody's talking to you and, like, you're interested in it, but all of a sudden you just stray away and then you ask something different and then it just seems like you weren't listening to anything they said. I be feeling so bad. I do that sometimes, I can't lie.
When we were having this argument, I kept bringing up the fact that
I mean, that's just Red 40. Red 40's linked to ADHD. That might be why. To be honest, this wasn't even happening until, like, we all grew up with, like, Red 40. This wasn't happening in the last generation. It's only happening to the new generation.
there's something clinically wrong with me, and it's so much easier said than done, Dad. You don't understand me. And for that reason, it isn't my fault. And then he shut me down with a few words. He said, okay, what did that solve? And to that, I had no response because it made me think like, okay, yeah, it may not be all my fault, but I still make them, and complaining won't solve them. They'll continue to happen. And these kinds of
complaining gets
careless
you
mistakes
nowhere.
aren't going to be accepted
gotta
in adulthood, disability or not. So it's either fix up or shut up. That's basically my choices. So that's my message to you. Take that as you will. But basically what I'm trying to say is fix up or shut up.
Your man is probably in my fucking DMs, and I could have had him as a body literally last week if I wanted.
Hey, chat, y'all rocking with hey.
DMs, and I could have had him as a body.
Who in this chat with the round of applause? With the round of applause, awaiting applause. One of y'all. Come on now. One of y'all. Hey, come on, NFG. One of y'all. Somebody here for real, for real. I know NFG. Average NFG viewer. Come on, y'all. Not one of y'all. The disrespect. No. I've never seen a chat this solid ever in my life on Twitch. Yo, this is actually an amazing video. Hold up. I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to sub, bro. This is actually a really good video. I feel like that encompassed everything. And this is coming, he said he was fat before. He was a big boned ass nigga before, so you can't even cancel him for real. And I was too. But at the same time, I guarantee I'm gonna wake up the next day, I don't know, whenever I post this, and then instantly, I'm gonna be getting called phobic on Twitter. Fuck y'all. That's why I have everything on Twitter muted. You're not doing me like that. But with that being said, I mean, literally just, I don't know, I'm telling y'all, the difference you get. Honestly, people just straight up respect you more. It's wild. It's wild to me, because, like, I'm respectful to anybody no matter what. And it's like, people respect you more. And I notice, I'm like, damn, like, the fuck happened? Why wasn't I getting this treatment before? And before I end this off, kick.com/TomNFG. See y'all there. I'll be seeing y'all there. I'm out. GG's.